All my projects have one thing in common. At some point I always need tons of dirt for terrain work. And oh boy am I tired of getting dirt by hand. So let's change that by building an automatic dirt factory, which will supply me with more dirt than I will ever need. And the farm which actually does the work is designed by Encrypted, who came up with an absolute banger of a farm design, making an automatic dirt factory way less complicated than they usually are. We need redstone though, a ton of redstone. And I don't want to build a classic witch farm generating around 240 redstone per hour, which makes it only 2k for a whole night of AFK. Or I use my raid farm for other unsafe reasons. So I decided to spend 4 hours void trading with clerics to get 9 full shulker boxes of redstone. That's 15k. And after turning almost all the redstone dust into blocks, I started collecting and crafting the materials I need for the farm, including 407 pistons, 304 observers, 171 hoppers, 8 dispensers, and 160 honey blocks, for which I manually farmed and bred my bees for 2 hours straight, which doesn't even include the 41 honey blocks I yoinked from my old sorting system. Phew, I finally got all the honey I need. This took, I think 2 hours. But let's start building the farm, and since we're making it a factory, let's start by getting rid of this unfinished factory. So let's set up a beacon right here. Put on some haste, and let's get rid of this thing. Of course, bricks are not insta-mined. Oh my... Alright, now to make the farm actually fit inside a building, we need to dig a hole, which I've already marked out right here. So let's just quickly... Boom! Alright, so after these weird sound effects, let's start building the farm, which basically was straightforward following the blueprint. And if you wanna build the farm for yourself, make sure to build the bubble columns first before building the leaf removers, otherwise the farm will break. Alright, I spent 1 hour building the thing, plus an additional hour making sure everything works just fine, and setting up the farm with tons of bone meal, for which I also had to AFK a little at the wither skeleton farm. Let's just hope that this masterpiece of redstone engineering is working. Alright, the farm seems to work beautifully, amazing, great, and I don't have any other words for that. Aber ich kann zu Deutsch wechseln und sagen, dass ich es geil finde, keine Erde mehr farmen zu müssen. And let's check the box. What the? Why? Huh? Well, what's wrong with the sorting system? Oh, that looks like I misplaced some hoppers there. There we go. And I definitely didn't expect this farm to produce that many spruce logs. But now let's build a factory around that thing and also add some nice decorative features. Right, anyways, usually if I build projects like that, I design them first in a creative world, which this time I didn't, which is why I framed the whole build first. And as you can see, this time I also want to make use of this triangular roofs factories used to have, which I didn't last time when building this factory, which I absolutely ruined the roof by using bamboo. Yeah, don't ask me why I choose to use bamboo back then, but let's make it better this time. And since I should have plenty of blackstone left from last episode, let's just use all that to build the factory. Oh no. Guess what I just did? I mean, first of all, this looks pretty good without being designed beforehand. But yeah, I made one of the most annoying mistakes. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 gaps. 1, 2, 3 gaps. Yeah, this whole side is 1 block short. Alright, let's tear down this side and build it again. Alright, visually nothing changed, but at least it's symmetrical now. So let's just quickly roll another time lapse and finish designing the front. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, that's a bit close. Okay, yeah, there you go. Time lapse time. Let's go. That works. Now this giant hole in the front is basically for a pixel art of a dirt block. And yeah, I should do this, but I definitely should do this way more often. Building things without preparing in a creative world, it's way more rewarding. Let's get some windows for that thing. Alright, I need some white dye. Glass is not the problem here. Nice, look at that. Now I also want to add some sort of window on the roof. Something like that. Oh, make it look even better. Bruh. Now that's a window I'm happy with. Let's also finish these roofs real quick. Look at that. Now this factory is taking shape. And for the sides, I think I'm gonna build the exact same thing as I did right here. Let me sleep first. Come on. Let me sleep. Go to bed. Yes, I'm definitely happy with that. Alright, but for the rest of the build, I am pretty sure I don't have enough blackstone left. Which is why I did some AFKing at the gold farm earlier. I am stuck in the loading screen. Why am I stuck in the loading screen? Oh my gosh. I've seen people lose hardcore worlds that way. A shotgun should be enough to start with. Give me that blackstone. Let's get that blackstone and finish the factory. There we go, factory almost done. I didn't do this side yet, just so I can do this. Or this. Or that. Or this. There we go. And I'll let you decide which jump cut was the best. And the final thing we need to do is to fit in the pixel art right here, which is the only thing of this whole build, which I actually prepared in a creative world, but I gotta get some materials to build that. Nice. Now I may or may not change the black concrete with black terracotta, but let's also check out the inside of this factory. Yeah, there is a lot of work to do in here. But let's procrastinate by adding a bit more to the outside of the factory. Because this time I also want to add this glass void trick around the building, making it look like brown liquid around the factory. Then blend it into the plains biome with some coarse dirt, just so the factory doesn't look like it's standing in the middle of nowhere. Just like my first factory does. So let's quickly prepare the area around the factory, for which I just had to grab the dirt this time. And then I dug a hole around the building to fill with orange and brown glass layers, and whoever guesses the correct amount of minutes digging this hole took me gets pinned in the comments. The only hint you get is the durability of my tools. But digging all that was just step 1. Step 2 is to fill all that with glass. And I do believe, yeah, we don't have that much glass left. Before I spend hours void trading for glass again, I will use this glowstone and place it on the ground layer, because the first layer has to be a light source, and finish the hole by adding more blackstone to the inner wall and coarse dirt to the outer wall before blending the hole into the biome with even more coarse dirt. Alright, now for the glass, which is exactly 9 layers. That's a lot of glass. And to top it all, we also need to dye the glass. We need brown dye and we need orange dye, which is no problem because we have unlimited supply of poppies and yellow dye is easy duplicatable. Anyways, let's first check how this looks. We start with brown, orange, brown, and so on. There we go. We can't see the glowstone. Alright, roll the montage. This is gonna take a while. Oh. Alright, just 2 layers left. I only have this much glass left, but I think I'm gonna use the power of editing for this, so there we go. And I gotta say, that was a pretty nice idea. I don't quite like the sharp edges though, so and let's go around and add some grass too, but also make sure to remove all the tall grass and all the flowers. There we go. Small change, huge difference. But now it's time to start doing the inside. And since it is a dirt factory, let's start by making the floor with brown concrete. And let's just also make some brown carpet to handle the mob problem in here with some glowstone. Alright, we got the light in here again. Let's also fill all these gaps with some bricks. Already looking better, and I think for these 3 gaps, let's get some walls and make it look like these are the support beams of the building. I'm liking that. There we go. Let's add even more in this corner. I will definitely need more blackstone. And I'm probably gonna die doing this. Oh, yep, there you go. Why did I make flight duration 3 rockets? Like, there are always so many comments suggesting to make flight duration 3 rockets, but yeah, what you just saw is exactly the reason why I used to make flight duration 1 rockets. Also add some beams right here. And now please tell me that this is looking good. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Let's quickly roll the montage and make the whole build look like that. You mother... Alright, this is looking pretty good already. Now, I was thinking about building something around the farm itself too, but I just kind of like the really open style this factory has now. And I didn't do this side yet. Once again, let's just do a jump cut. There we go. And now I actually want to add 2 of these item waterfalls, for which we need a ton of honey blocks. Probably one right there and one right there, since yeah, there are no windows. Makes sense, right? But yeah, like I said, we need a bunch of honey blocks, and I definitely won't spend another 2 hours wasting my time getting honey blocks manually. Let's just wait for nighttime, so the bees will get all in there. No, that's pretty convenient. Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah, no, I don't want to risk my giant build over here to burn down, so let me just quickly go to bed. Let's get into that library. I still didn't fix that. And get some silk touch onto my axe. Alright, now we still have to wait for nighttime. Wait, I just slept. That's gonna take 10 minutes. Alright, it's now nighttime, and the fact that there are still bees flying around tells me that all the hives should be full with at least 3 bees. Alright, let's go build a honey farm, which my giant brain chose to build right next to my gold farm. So whenever I go AFK here, I not only get honey, but also gold, and the sorting system from piglin bartering inside the piglin head is also running. And then I went AFK for a couple of hours. Alright, let's see. Now that's a lot of honey bottles. Yeah, nice. It should definitely be enough. And the farm is probably also running low on bottles. But let's first make all the honey blocks. Let's go. Now that's probably more than enough honey blocks. What the?
Oh no!
Wait, what? Why is there a hole here? How did a creeper explode right here? I guess black and gray is mixed now. But now let's build an item waterfall right here. Bring out a wall right here first. We also need to dig a little bit of a hole right here. There we go. Now we also need to make the backside flush again. So let's remove this pillar again. There we go. We also need some packed ice. Alright, packed ice goes right here. Pressure plates on top. Now for the honey blocks, which should go right here. Yeah, let's bring up these walls. Bring up the honey blocks. Oh, I can't jump on honey blocks. There we go. Now, do I want blackstone behind that honey blocks? Let's just try some dirt blocks. Polished blackstone bricks it is. There we go. Let's actually remove these stone pressure plates, so they won't make any noise when items go over them. Now we need the droppers right here. Let's add some observers on top of them. Hoppers behind. Some slabs in front of the first row of honey. Let's close that in, just like that. Can even fill in these gaps. Fence gates in front. Now we need water. We need water down here. Let's maybe add some slabs right here as well. We also need water right here. There we go. And lastly, we need water right here. Move the dirt again. Let's add a 1 stack to each dispenser. There we go. That's 1 stack of dirt going into each dropper. Let's add some blocks above the water right here too. Add soul sand at the bottom. Make it source blocks with some kelp. And break it again. There we go. Alright, let's get rid of all the kelp. Here we go. And if I'm not mistaken, we now add the observers on top. Add some more slabs so we don't see them. We should have a working item waterfall. Nice. But yeah, we need to build that thing again. So let's go. Alright, I have some good news and also some bad news. Now the good news, both of the water item things, elevator, waterfalls.
What?
Yeah, are both working, and I think I didn't put too many items in there just so that it looks. Bad news though, I usually plan to add even more details and things into this factory, even though I like this open spaced style of this factory, but I have a festival to catch and I want to get this video out before that. So that's gonna be it for today's episode. So I still hope you enjoyed this small project, and it's probably also going to be a shorter video. Next project is going to be a huge one again, but until then, see you in the next episode. German Potato, over and out. Bye bye.